Christmas, Tesla nearly went bankrupt. Tesla came within hours of shutting down during the 2008 financial crisis. Inside the company, everything was falling apart. The Roadster was behind schedule, suppliers weren't getting paid, and Tesla was burning millions every month. They were days away from missing payroll. Elon Musk himself was running out of money, borrowing just to pay rent. That's how close things were to collapsing. By this point, Musk had already poured nearly all of his PayPal fortune into Tesla and SpaceX. But with both companies under extreme pressure, he had to do something he'd never done before. Borrow money personally, and not from banks, but from friends. Sergey Brin, the Google co-founder, personally lent Musk money to cover basic expenses. Musk also leaned on close allies like Antonio Gracias and Steve Jurvetson. Larry Page wasn't part of the official rescue, but he offered personal support to help Musk through the crisis. But none of that was enough to save the company. Tesla needed real capital, fast. A group of investors had been negotiating an emergency funding round, but every time it looked like the deal would close, something would fall apart. By December 24th, Tesla had almost no cash left. The company was hours away from bankruptcy, and then it happened, the Christmas Eve rescue. On December 24th, 2008, the investors finally wired about $40 million to Tesla, just enough to keep the company alive. Musk later said,
"Things have just gone a little bit the other way. Both companies would be dead."
That wasn't exaggeration, it was the absolute truth. A few months later, Tesla got the second lifeline it desperately needed. Engineers at Daimler, the parent company of Mercedes-Benz, tested Tesla's battery technology and were impressed. In May 2009, Daimler invested $50 million for roughly 10% of the company. That one move gave Tesla cash, credibility, and serious validation inside the auto industry. It was a turning point. Then came the final boost. In 2010, Tesla secured a $465 million loan from the U.S. Department of Energy. That loan funded the Model S program, expanded the factory, and allowed Tesla to hire the engineering talent it needed to scale. Tesla later paid that loan off early, but without it, the company wouldn't have become a global force. Tesla survived because of friends, a last-minute Christmas Eve wire transfer, and a chain of decisions that barely avoided disaster. And today, Tesla remains an event-driven company. Battery upgrades, factory expansions, product reveals, AI announcements. Level Fields doesn't get the news before mainstream outlets, but it does show how that news is likely to impact Tesla's share price on Christmas. If you want to follow those major product launches and financial milestones in real time, Level Fields tracks them automatically, helping investors see the moves before the market reacts. Follow and subscribe for more. Level Fields, Elite Investing, Effortless AI.